is just a very basic chord melody for the tune Stella by Starlight. Beautiful tune by Victor Young. I think it was originally in an old movie with Ray Milland, black and white movie from the 40s. I forget the name of the movie, but yeah, it's kind of jarring when you watch the beginning of the movie and the credits are rolling and you hear this like in an orchestral symphonic version for the Hollywood movie. Anyway, Stella by Starlight. So let's just take a look at the chords. You probably have this in a real book or somewhere. That's the lead sheet for it. Stella by Starlight. Just a beautiful melody, beautiful chord changes. Timeless standard. Just going to do a super simple, direct chord melody. So the chord changes to the tune. We have E minor 7 flat 5. My root is my index finger on the 5th string, 7th fret. It goes to an A7. C minor 7. F7. F minor 9, if we go with the melody note there. B flat 7. E flat major 7. Down to A flat 7. B flat major 7. E minor 7 flat 5, A7, D minor 7, B flat minor 7 to E flat 7, F major 7, E minor 7 flat 5, A7, A minor 7 flat 5 for 4 beats, D7 flat 9, G7 sharp 5 for 2 measures, coming up now to C minor 7, now for 2 measures of A flat 7, heading now to B flat major 7 again, back to the E minor 7 flat 5, A7, D minor 7 flat 5, G7, now C minor 7 flat 5, down to F7, flat major 7. Let's take a look at the melody. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. From the B flat, we're going to go to A. Okay. Messed that up big time. Let me take it from here one more time. It's so weird. I mean, I can play it with the chord melody, but when I try to play the single notes, I get all confused. Continuing on. It's a D. Landing on A here. G, A, B flat, F. F, F, E flat, G flat. It's a beautiful part of the tune right there, the ending. It's got kind of a yearning feeling to it, which you can appreciate a lot better when you play the correct notes. All right, let's take a look at, again, a very basic, no decoration or anything, no embellishment. We've got 2nd string, 11th fret, B flat, right down to A. Now we're going to fill in on the bottom. I'm borrowing strings 3, 4, and 5 at the 7th fret. I've got the middle finger on the 4th string, 8th fret. Okay, so in a recent lesson, we were looking at different chord types. This is an E minor 7, flat 5. However, our melody note is not on this G, it's on the A. So we're going to basically keep the bottom of the chord. Yeah, So it starts out, the melody is B flat A. Then I'm filling in the chord, E minor 7 flat 5. Then I'm just going to play an open A, 5th string, G, A, B flat, down to F. And the F is going to be the top note in this C minor 11. So we know that C minor 7 is here. C minor 7 flat 5 is here. If you move that index finger down one more fret, that's C minor 11. Okay, from the top. C minor 11. Change the bottom part of it to F7. Play the F note on the 2nd string again. Now we're going to go to an F minor 9. Change it to B flat 7. Going to go now to a 3-note E flat major. My melody here is on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, B flat. Now change this to an A flat 7. C is my melody note, 3rd string, 5th fret. Now I'm going to go to a B flat major 7. You know, the root is on the 5th string, so the regular chord would be this, playing on the inside 4 strings. However, our melody kind of sort of fits in there, like. So the melody is E flat D, C, B flat D, and we're going to just keep the chord down. Now when we get to that last D, that's going to be the top note in our little E minor 7 flat 5. Now if you want, you can play the open 6th string with it. Okay. Now the next melody note is E, 2nd string, 5th fret, but we're going to slip underneath. We've got the middle finger, 3rd string, 6th fret, and the pinky on the 4th string, 8th fret, and the open A. That's an A7 flat 9 with the E on the 2nd string, E our melody note. Now D minor 11. So all I'm doing here is I'm playing the D minor 11 as far as the 2nd string to get the G, and then coming back and playing the 3rd string. So after you play the G on the 2nd string, let it go, release the pressure, come back and play the 3rd string twice for those Fs. Play B flat minor 7. Now we're going to play an E flat 7. Melodies on the 2nd string, G. Now similar to what we did down below with the B flat major 7, we're going to do now with the F major 7. So the regular chord is here. Okay, but we're going to do this again. Going over the chord. Now plain, regular, E minor 7 flat 5. Play open A, then an A7 here to B flat. Now I wasn't sure what to do here, but I wound up doing this. Bar the first 4 strings at the 10th fret, put your ring finger on the 3rd string, 12th fret, and put your middle finger on the 11th fret, 6th string. So this is actually an A minor 7 flat 5. Okay, again, I'm barring the first 4 strings. I've got the ring finger on the 3rd string, 12th fret, and I've got the middle finger reaching across to the 6th string, 11th fret. I'm going to switch to this other voicing of A minor 7 flat 5. I've got the middle finger barring the first 3 strings on the 8th fret. I've got the index just playing the 1 note on the 4th string, 7th fret, and I've got the open A string. Okay? Now, our next melody note is up here on the 10th fret for D, but we're going to slip in. It's pretty. It's D7 with a flat 9. So I'm barring the first 2 strings, middle finger's on the 11th, 3rd string, and the pinky's on the 4th string, 13th fret. Then we go to this, which is actually, the lead sheet calls for a G7 sharp 5. I'm doing G7 sharp 5, but also I slipped a sharp 9 in there. Okay, so all it is at the 11th fret, we're barring the first 2 strings, and then we've got the little triangle shape that I talked about in a recent video. This is a G7 sharp 5 sharp 9. This is C minor 7. It's actually a C minor 11 because we have the F melody note on top. okay? This is A9 sharp 11, okay? So it's, and the nice thing is that the melody is actually the sharp 11. It's one of the reasons it's such a beautiful tune. Melody continues. B flat major 9. And this is, you know, it comes from this major 7, which we looked at recently. If you saw the video about basic jazz chords, we'll get rid of the bass, okay? Change the fingers. Okay, now we've got a B flat 6/9. Middle fingers barring the first 2 strings, index fingers barring the 3rd and 4th strings. Okay, and now we're going back to this chord that we did in the beginning. It's E minor 7 flat 5. Again, the chord itself is here. You can throw in the open 6th string. So we're going to keep the shape of the chord on the bottom, but we've got this just like we did earlier. Okay, now we're going to play the open 5th string. Come down and make this F on the 2nd string 6th fret be the top note in the D minor 7 flat 5. This is the G7. Melody goes F, F twice down to E flat. Now it comes to G flat. This is the most beautiful part of the tune, I think. Let that G flat be the top note in the C minor 7 flat 5. Hold it for basically 5 beats. The melody note's going to stay the same, but we're going to change the chord to the little triangle shape. And this is going to be an F7 flat 9. And then finish off with B flat major 7. So I wanted to give, for people who are somewhat new to maybe jazz chords, or maybe they know jazz chords, but they're a little bit new to using them for a chord melody, I wanted to do something very straightforward. Let's try it one more time. Try that again. A9 sharp 11, B flat major 9, B flat 6/9, back to the original chord, A minor 7 flat 5 with the A on the 2nd string, G, A, B flat, let the F on the 2nd string be the top note in the D minor 7 flat 5, G7 with F twice to E flat, now G flat, change the chord underneath to the triangle of F7, and we've got the 2nd string still sounding the G flat. Okay, so Stella by Starlight. Hopefully you can follow that along. You know, we're using some of the chords we worked on recently in the last couple of videos, which were about jazz chords. Just a gorgeous tune. If you haven't heard Miles Davis version, there's a Miles Davis version from, I think, the late 50s. It's either 56 or 58, something like that. And, I mean, he starts out with some little... You know, and it's just beautiful. Miles solos, and then John Coltrane has a great solo on it. Check that out if you haven't heard it. But there's millions of good versions of the tune. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please feel free to share this video, comment. I'd appreciate you liking it if you like it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I think I'm getting very close now to 300 videos. Most of them are chord melody lessons. Everything is totally free. There's no membership. There's no PayPal or Patreon or anything. I'm just an amateur enthusiast. I love guitar, love jazz guitar, I love blues, I love chord melody. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't, and have fun. Keep practicing, and see you next time. Take care.